The great old kingdom of Egypt had collapsed. The land that once built the mighty pyramids was now fractured, its people suffering in ways unimaginable. Climate change had devastated the Nile's regular flooding, causing widespread famine. Cities crumbled, villages starved, and lawlessness spread across the land. Without a strong central ruler, the once mighty Egyptian state broke apart. The governors of different provinces, known as nomarchs, seized control of their own regions, ruling independently. Rival factions emerged, and Upper and Lower Egypt found themselves under separate rulers. In Upper Egypt, a dynasty of rulers emerged from Mentuhotep in Thebes, determined to reunite the kingdom. Meanwhile, in Lower Egypt, the Pharaoh Heracleopolitan kings controlled the northern lands, ruling from their stronghold of Heracleopolis Magna. For over a century, these two factions waged war against each other, struggling for dominance. The civil war left Egypt in ruins. Bands of raiders looted temples, sacred tombs were violated, and the divine order that Egyptians had worshipped for centuries seemed broken. Chaos and despair ruled the land. Theban victory and the birth of the Middle Kingdom. Amidst the chaos, a new leader arose in Thebes, Mentuhotep II. A warrior pharaoh with the vision to restore Egypt's lost glory, he launched an ambitious military campaign against Heracleopolis. The final battle was brutal. Thebes' forces clashed with Heracleopolis's army near the region of Abydos, a sacred site believed to be the burial ground of Osiris. Egyptian fought against Egyptian, but after decades of bloodshed, Thebes emerged victorious. Mentuhotep II crushed his rivals and reunified Egypt. Ending over a century of division, the people rejoiced. For the first time in generations, Egypt had one ruler. Mentuhotep II declared himself the Horus Divine of the White Crown, symbolizing his divine right to rule. The Middle Kingdom had begun, marking a new era of stability, prosperity, and artistic achievement. The Golden Age of the Middle Kingdom. With Egypt reunified, a golden age of culture and innovation flourished. The Middle Kingdom became known as the Classical Age of Egypt, a time when literature, architecture, and governance reached new heights. The pharaohs of the 11th and 12th dynasties expanded Egypt's borders, launching military campaigns into Nubia, securing rich gold mines and trade routes. They built massive temples such as Karnak and developed advanced irrigation systems, ensuring the Nile's waters nourished the land more effectively than ever before. Art and literature thrived. Egyptian scribes created some of the most famous works of Middle Egyptian literature, such as the Tale of Sinuhe and the Instructions of Amenemhat. These texts reflected the values of the time: loyalty, duty, and the importance of a strong, just ruler. The rise of foreign threats. For all its glory, the Middle Kingdom faced growing dangers. Foreign invaders from Nubia raided Egypt's southern borders, forcing the pharaohs to build fortresses to defend their lands. In the north, waves of immigrants from Canaan and Palestine arrived, bringing new technologies and customs. Trade flourished, but so did cultural tensions. Many of these foreign groups settled in the Nile Delta, forming their own communities rather than fully integrating into Egyptian society. Over time, their numbers grew, and some even rose to positions of power within Egypt. Meanwhile, the pharaohs struggled to keep their empire stable. As time passed, weaker rulers took the throne, and corruption spread through the royal court. The unity that had made Egypt strong was now beginning to crumble. The fall of the Middle Kingdom. As weak rulers failed to keep order, a new and powerful enemy emerged: the Hyksos. These foreign chieftains, originally merchants and settlers in the Nile Delta, seized control of Beri-Irdovares, a wealthy trading city in the north. Using advanced weaponry, horses, chariots, and bronze weapons that Egypt had never seen before. The Hyksos overwhelmed the Egyptian forces. Their rise was slow but unstoppable. Egypt's central authority had collapsed, and for the first time in history, foreign rulers claimed the Egyptian throne. The once mighty kingdom was now divided again. Thebes remained independent in the south, but the north was under the rule of the Hyksos. The Middle Kingdom was over. The fall of Egypt's Middle Kingdom: betrayal, war, and invasion. The Middle Kingdom of Egypt was a golden age of art, literature, and military conquests. For centuries, pharaohs like Mentuhotep II and Senusret III expanded Egypt's borders, built magnificent temples, and strengthened the empire's economy. But no kingdom lasts forever. The same power that made Egypt mighty would eventually lead to its downfall. Internal corruption, weak rulers, and civil wars tore the empire apart. As central authority crumbled, regional governors, known as nomarchs, began acting as independent rulers, hoarding wealth and resources. Meanwhile, a new enemy was waiting for the perfect moment to strike. From the mysterious deserts of the east, the Hyksos, foreign invaders armed with superior weapons and chariots, swept into Egypt. They took advantage of the chaos and seized control of the Nile Delta, marking the end of the Middle Kingdom and the beginning of a dark era of foreign rule. How did Egypt's mighty rulers lose control? What secrets lie buried beneath the sands of history? Join us on Kingdom Tales as we uncover the dramatic rise and fall of Egypt's Middle Kingdom, from brutal civil wars to the shocking Hyksos invasion. Subscribe now for more epic history videos. Like, share, and comment to support the channel.